he does it. Take
ปากถูกเทิน
far you've come, soak in enjoyment. Take a breath and rest while stress falls off. All the time in the world for pleasure, as you find a rhythm step by step. Find pleasure in the little things, in laughter, touch, or in the breeze. Look for magic. Senses teach you what is sweet.
Well, I've been going an hour. Haven't made a lot of progress. Canute sent me down about 8 kilometres of sandy track. I'm off it now, and so it was quite exhilarating. But at the time I was nervous, very soft and up and down and round and round. But I'm now back on a sealed road. I'm standing on a bridge over the Ping River. That's looking probably north.
In laughter, touch, or in the breeze. Find pleasure in the little things, in laughter, touch, or
Well, good morning on day 9, the day that I became an adventure seeker. I left the hotel right on time, 5:30, light drizzle, pretty happy with that, to be honest. Although cleaned the bike. Yeah, and then Canute sent me down a dirt track, a very sandy track, very sandy. So yeah, not too bad. No mud at that point. But yeah, I found my way eventually onto a sealed road, across the bridge where I took a couple of Polaroids, and that was absolutely beautiful spot. And then Canute wanted to turn me, when I got off the bridge, Canute wanted to turn me away from my destination for a couple of 100 metres, and then spit me out onto a sort of major road. But I thought better than that. I thought I'll go right. Why go away from my destination? I'll go right, because the road's sealed for a little bit. Yeah, so the sealed road quickly became sand again, and I thought, no, well look, it'll turn back into a sealed road, and it didn't. So I'm an hour and a half in. I've done 30 kilometres. I'm lucky to have done that much. Yeah, looking back at it, it was fantastic. I rode through some incredible little country sandy lanes. But yeah, look, I'm on the, I guess, I'll call it a main road or sealed road that links the towns. It's not a major road. It's not a road that the big trucks would be on. But yeah, so I've, luckily enough, came across one of these service station stops where there's petrol, 7-Eleven, where I've been cheeky and grabbed a Snickers bar, and I'm sitting at an Amazon and having a coffee and a 7-Eleven Snickers bar. Hope Jeff Bezos doesn't find out about that. I don't even know how far I'm going today. I think it's 120 k's. So I'm 30 in, and the drizzle has set in. I think it'll be like this all day. So that's comfortable riding. I actually felt chilly about 5k ago, so that's a first. Yep, so I'll push on.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh. So slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight.
Yes, it's raining. What is it? It's a bit after 3 o'clock. I finished riding about 12:30, 1 o'clock. I think it was close to 120 kilometres. I'm staying at this amazing place, and I will show you the room. But yeah, I've got a little cabin, and well, I've got the bike here on the veranda, and well, I've got a feeling I'm the only person staying here. So I'm about 5 kilometres out of town, and I do not intend, well, I didn't intend riding into town for dinner. I certainly don't now. But there's a little restaurant at the front of this resort. It's called a resort. The restaurant closes at 5, so I'll be having an early dinner tonight. And there's about 2 choices on the menu. I had lunch there and it was fine. I had a pad thai, first pad thai of the trip. I had a coffee. Coffee was a little dodgy, but still, it was okay. Now I'm not going to jump out the front of here to show you my cabin, or the front of it. But it's cool. It is absolutely cool. So let's come on in, out of the rain, and have a look at my cabin. Now I haven't been to bed, but the air conditioner is working so well I had to jump under the blanket to stop the chill. So that is a big bed. I'll save the price to last. So that is a nice big bed. View to next door. And that is the Ping River, just behind the bamboo there. We'll step outside again in a sec. But first, let's have a look at the bathroom, because this is cool. It's a huge bathroom. Yep, comes with one of them. It's got one of them. It's got a bathtub I did try running the water and the water doesn't run. And that's the shower. And the shower's got a view of the pin. And maybe a better look at the shower. There's the shower head. If it's all too much for you, you can sit down. It's an enormous bathroom. Even complete with a leak in the wooden roof. I'm not sure if those drops are showing up. But it's cool. And I haven't stepped out onto this balcony yet, but let's give it a go. I've got my own little river. Flowing down to the river. But yeah, that's the Ping River. I was going to try and get some shots of it, but I'm not sure I will. The forecast is for lots of this for the next 24 hours. Not too bothered about it when I'm riding. We'll see. Yeah, lots of these little cabins. That's the neighbours. Again, I think I'm the only person staying here. And just to update you on the score, the parang score, 1 parang. Everywhere I've been since day 2, 1 parang. Me. There are no Westerners anywhere, and I love it. It's cool. Lady working over there trying to keep the water out. That must be a luxury condo. That's 2 stories. I'm only 1. Yeah, so day 9's over. It was a good ride, man. I made it difficult for myself. I didn't vet the route that Kamut had set aside for me today, and it sent me down a lot of sandy tracks. Look, they weren't muddy, so that's good. They weren't muddy, but a lot of backtracking and just messing around, whereas I could have gotten onto a major road or bitumen road and made better progress. So it was kind of slow going. But you know, having done it, I'm glad I did, because it was quite fascinating. Some of the farmland that I rode through and made the journey interesting but long. So probably added an hour to the day's riding, which, you know, puts you into the heat of the day. But yeah, it was good. A little bit of climbing, you know, not a lot, but a bit. So I think maybe 400 odd meters. So you know, that's nothing. But it still, I guess, tests the legs out and slows your movement down and heats the body up, which are the things that I guess are my Achilles heel. Bike went really well a couple of times. Having been on the sandy track, you know, just a bit of grit all over the bike. There was a fella hosing down his motorbike or his scooter. And I thought, oh, I could do with something like that. So I stopped, went back and said to the guy, hey, can you squirt my bike down? And yeah, he washed my running gear, and then everything works fantastic. And then there was just more rain and grit and stuff. So I stopped at a 7-Eleven and I spotted a hose and So I've washed the running gear down again. So yeah, that all went well. You know, I've just shown you how hard the rain is at the moment. So yeah, the bike will grit up again. So I'll find somewhere to hose it down again. Tomorrow's going to be a very big day. I think 130 odd kilometres, so long, but about 1200 metres of climbing, which back home on the road bike you wouldn't think about, but yeah, it'll have my first long hill climb of the tour. So to be honest, I'm looking forward to it, because it's not like it's 2,500 metres, it's only 1200. So I shouldn't have any problems, but I'll probably have to, you know, work at it. It'll be an early night tonight with the only food in the area closing at 5 o'clock. I've set a timer at 4:30 to, you know, remind me, hey stupid, go and get something to eat. Yeah, I'll have an early night. Fortunately, I've got good internet connectivity here, so I'll probably, I don't know, catch up on the weekend sport. After tomorrow's big ride, you know, assuming I make it to my destination, the next day I'll be about 95 kilometres into Chiang Mai, and yeah, I'll have a couple of days off just to enjoy Chiang Mai, which I've spent a lot of time at previously, albeit with golf clubs then. This time I'll just have a bike sitting in the corner that I won't want to touch. Yeah, it's cool. I really like this spot I'm staying at. Thai families must love coming here. There's during the correct season, people swim in the river here, and I think there's some activities, you know, diving boards and whatever, to jump into the water. I was never going to jump into the river, but the lady here did explain to me not to. The water level's too high and the water's moving too fast. To me, the water's too brown. But yeah, so I won't be jumping into the water. And I was going to launch the bomber, but I don't think I can. You know, maybe the rain will clear for a bit, and if it does I will, but otherwise I won't. That's it. So this is cool. This is real cool. To be honest, this is sort of the idyllic setting that you know, I think of when I, you know, plan such a stupid activity as riding around Thailand. Staying in these little jungle resort facilities, and, you know, fairly basic accommodation. Although you've just seen what my room looks like, and yeah, that's good. Oh, and the price. So as I was approaching, and this place is out of town, and if they didn't have anything, I was going to have to turn around and ride another 5k's back. So I took a bit of a risk, and as I approached it, I thought, oh, I don't even know the price. Man, this might be nice. This might be expensive. What price point do I think, nah, too expensive, I'm going to turn back? And I settled on 1,500 baht, which in the current exchange rates is about 70 bucks. Well, I don't want to spend any more than that. 500 baht, about 22 bucks, $22, and it's awesome, really good. Righto, see you tomorrow.